I'm here to talk to you about Copyright the Card Game, which is now a real thing, the Australian edition. It's a game that aims to teach people in the glam sector about copyright in a workshop environment. It's supported by a website, and that website is the ALCC, and if you go there now, you can find the information about it. The resources aren't quite there yet because we needed to finesse them a little bit more. It teaches players about the uses exceptions and licenses under which works can be used, and it provides a little framework for risk decisions as part of the game. We do that by not only the deck of cards, which provide quite a nice summary explanation of works, exceptions, uses and licenses as they are in Australian law, but then it also presents a number of scenarios to go through. And as we found out yesterday at ANU when we did our sneak peek and preview play, you know, there can be disagreement and conversation, and that's half of the fun when we talk about copyright. I'd like to acknowledge that the Australian edition is adapted from the UK version that Jessica just referred to, and I've already said it was done by a small group of people. Again, I'd like to give a big shout out to Elliot, who was responsible for the design of the cards, and if you're wondering about the pretty floral wallpaper, it's because the design is inspired by the floral emblems of Australia, which are reflected in the colour choice. So, without further ado, I think we'll say that the Australian edition is now launched. Please follow CC Australia and the Australian Digital Alliance to find out more information about when you can actually go to the website, download a full printable set of cards. At the same time, though, I'd like to acknowledge that in the spirit of the Commons, when we share, everybody wins. And I'd just like to give a shout out to Toa Aotearoa, I'm going to stop and say New Zealand, thank you very much, who have also spawned an adaptation of the game, which is a poker-style game, so it's really very exciting. And there are a number of these around the world. So, you know, this is an example of what we can do when the ability to reuse is flourishing. So, thank you very much.